On the perma-web, application developers have a different kind of model than they do on the normal web. Once an application developer has built an application, they launch it on the perma-web and they pay a very small fee once. And after that, they don't have to pay again.
When people start projects and build applications and build platforms, it's actually quite expensive to have a lot of users. So even projects that start out with the best of intentions, over time, as they acquire more users, as every platform seeks to do, each user is going to cost you more. It costs you more in servers, it costs you more in management, it costs you more in storing their data. So over time, projects will turn to all sorts of monetization strategies, and unfortunately, a lot of the time that ends up putting their users' data's privacy up against their business interests.
And this pattern has repeated itself over and over again. Then the quality of the application that is given to the user starts to decline. On the perma-web, we have a totally different system. What happens instead is the application developer pays once, and the users pay tiny, tiny fractions of a penny every time they want to interact with the system. It's so cheap that they don't really care. But if you add up all of those individual costs, the developer will be paying an enormous sum. And this, we think, will lead to the growth of a kind of open source web application ecosystem that really wasn't possible because of the incentives on the normal web. Perma-web applications aren't just for open source applications. The incentivization model that you use inside your application is completely up to you. You can use an open source model with perhaps a tipping mechanism, or you can use a closed source model with even adverts if you like. And the user gets to decide whether they want to be exposed to that monetization or not. But what this means for the developer is that their only cost associated with launching and running an application is the time it takes them to build it and the penny or less that it takes to publish it.